Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on three developing stories. We start with Frankie de Jong, as it has been reported that his departure is no longer a necessity for Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, it has been reported that Fati is relaxed as he steps up double sessions in preparation for next season. We hope he comes back stronger. We're also going to be looking at that. Then lastly, talking about former Barcelona presidential candidate Toni Freixa, who have been talking about Barcelona's transfer business lately, as he have just made it clear, saying that he doesn't think Barca will be able to buy all these players that we've been talking about every single day: Bernardo Silva, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Koundé. Toni Freixa says he believes they won't come to Barca. He does not buy the talk of the Barcelona signing as they are too sluggish. We are also going to be looking at everything he had to say. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. The sale of Barcelona's financial assets has given them the much needed leverage in the whole Frankie de Jong saga, with Dario AS now saying that the Dutchman sale is now not necessary for the team to clear their accounts. De Jong has been a subject of strong interest for Man United, as we all know, but reaching an agreement has been rather so difficult for the Premier League side. It is understood that Barcelona have already rejected United's first approach of €60 million plus bonuses for the midfielder, although the offer United put forward is some €20 million off of Barcelona's valuation. The Red Devils' idea behind the initial bid was to rest Barcelona's delicate economic situation. The record Premier League champions thought they would force Barcelona into quick negotiations, but as it turns out, given the recent influx that Barcelona will observe, the team has set an asking price of €85 million, below which every offer will be rebuffed. News coming from the aforementioned outlet even claims that his departure is no longer a priority for the team, and that if he stays, which is in fact his personal wish, he will remain a key player for Xavi. As of today, the Catalan team is in no rush to sanction a sale, and even if they do, the Dutchman would certainly not depart at any price. From Manchester United's front, their bid of €60 million wasn't really an official offer. If anything, it was only a verbal approach, and since it was rejected, the team hasn't returned with a new bid. At the same time, however, it is understood that they will indeed return with a new offer soon, which will be somewhere around €70 million plus variables. The offer is once again short of Barcelona's valuation, but remains to be seen how the management would react to it. Obviously, when Barca did approve the sale of the BLM and the 25% TV rights, one could expect that the sale of Frankie de Jong was not like under pressure again as at first. We quite remember when Frankie de Jong was put in the market by Barca. Barca were really desperate. You could see how Barca were really desperate to get that deal over the line, to get that huge amount from his sale, to facilitate their other operations. But when that economic lever, the two huge assets were being approved to be sold last week Thursday, Barca's pressure to sell Frankie de Jong have really eased. They are not in no rush, and of course United as well, as we've been talking about, United being in no rush to get over that deal, but they are very certain and very confident that they will get their man Frankie de Jong. Barcelona, for their part, even if Frankie de Jong does not leave, which would be a good thing for us, Barcelona will still see him as a key player under Xavi's setup. So let's see what happens. United are still very much strongly interested, and there is a likelihood from all indications that the sale of Frankie de Jong will be materialized this summer. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Since Monday, Barcelona forward Ansu Fati is training with his brother Brahima Fati with double sessions daily as he continues his return to full fitness. Ansu is removed from all the doubts about his physical condition after 18 months plagued with a series of injuries. Reports this week suggested that following his latest return to action, tests have revealed he has lost power, explosiveness, and also lost speed. It has also been suggested the decision to avoid surgery and opt for conservative treatment was not the right one. However, Ansu is relaxed, in good spirits, and looking forward to returning to Barca for pre-season on July 4. The Spain international, who did not feature in the 4 UEFA Nations League games for Spain but was with the La Roja squad, has had just 1 week off. He wants to start the new season in top form to make up for lost time. Going into this new season, there is still a lot of fear, there's a lot of doubts. Some reports in the past have been saying how Barcelona are still scared about Ansu's fitness, and all boils down to the fact that Ansu was advised that he should go for a permanent treatment, that is going for surgery, but Ansu Fati opted against surgery and went instead for conservative treatment. And of course, understandably, there's fear that what happened in the last 2 seasons should not come again, because we quite remember these injury problems for Ansu Fati started season before this one that got finished, and again this other last season Ansu barely played football because of injuries. So what we all hope for is that Ansu continues to train and stay fit for Barcelona, because with Ansu being at our team for a long time without injury problems, Barca are going to feel every moment. Barca are going to have a big boost when it comes to their trophy aspirations. Ansu is a very, very good player. His goal instincts are very wide. He knows to score. Something that Barca have been missing. I think Ansu there, and also Pedri, another player that have been suffering with injuries lately. We hope that Pedri will not go again for injury as he did last season, because with those two guys, Barca will be right up there, trust me. Then on to the final story of discussion. The summer business as of late at Barcelona goes like this. The club are linked with a number of high-profile players, and then said high-profile players don't usually end up coming. With the recent approval of merchandising and TV rights being sold, the feeling around Barcelona has been that perhaps there are big moves to be made in the transfer market after all, especially if Frankie de Jong is on his way to Manchester United too. However, according to former Barcelona board member Toni Freixa, the club aren't getting any of the big names they have been linked with. Freixa sounded off on Twitter and made very clear he is not believing any of those rumors. He said, "You know that Lewandowski, Koundé, Rafinha and Bernardo Silva will not come to Barcelona? You know that, don't you? I don't buy the talk of Barcelona signings. They are blatantly selling smoke. What they say clashes with reality, and I have no choice but to warn people that this is not going to happen," Freixa said. Wow, interesting statements there from Freixa. There is definitely mostly smoke, but I assume there may be some fire this time around. What do you all think, guys? Make sure you drop your comments down below. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye for now.